What is going on, U.S. history students? Today we are looking at week 4. We're going to go over some grading updates that are school-wide, very important. We'll go over what is expected of you for week 4, which is Unit 9, which is a cool unit. I like this one. And then finally, I'll give you guys some hints on staying sane during quarantine. But first, I want to update you on what's going on with me during quarantine. So, quarantine update. This is my old busted and crusty looking floor here. I tore up the carpet and I had all this nasty rotten wooden stuff. So I got this new wood flooring put in. It's fake wood, but it looks pretty cool. So that's my new look. I got some blue walls going on. Pretty excited about it. It's a big improvement from this crusty busted flooring. And secondly, I got a new hobby going on. I cut open a little tomato and took out all the seeds and I germinated them, and now I'm going to be growing some tomato plants. So again, I'll post some pics of those bad boys as they grow bigger and bigger. Now, very important grading updates for the whole entire school. This is not just my class, this is for all classes. We are switching from an A, B, C, D, F grading system and moving to a pass and fail grading system. So, you will pass a class if you have an A, B, C, or D in that class. You will fail a class if you have an F. Now, for the passing part, your report card will read pass if you have an A or if you have a D. It doesn't really matter. It will say pass on that report card. Now, that is just for now. That may change. So if you are a star student and you want to maintain your A's, I highly recommend doing that because there's a chance that they're going to change their minds again and go back to letter grades. So just keep that in mind, okay? But the good news is teachers are not allowed to drop you from a D to an F during this distance learning, okay? So that means if you have a D in a class, you are passing that class, which is pretty neat. Another thing to note, if you are in math, some of the math classes are requiring that you have a C or better. So in math, to move on to the next math class. So if you're in Algebra 1, you need to get a C at least to move on to the next math class, if that makes sense. So check with your math teacher on that one. But again, we're moving from letter grades to pass or fail. The next new thing is that there is no new work after May 29th. That doesn't mean that it's early summer and you guys are all done with school. It just means that teachers can't assign work anymore after that date. So that means that you can make up work all the way up until the end of the school year, but just teachers can't assign any new projects. Now, for this week, what you guys are doing, you're starting the Civil Rights Unit, which is Unit 9 on Cyber High, and all you have to do today is finish up your Cyber High unit by Friday. Now, I've noticed a lot of people emailing me on Friday night saying, oh man, I'm so stressed, I got all this stuff due, how am I supposed to do all this? Well, the answer is pacing, okay? You should be looking at all your classes and saying, what do I have to do this week, and spreading it out throughout the week. Don't wait until Friday to do an entire unit of Cyber High. That's crazy, okay? So spread it out throughout the week. Now, Unit 9, again, we said it's civil rights. So this is going to go back to some review for you guys with slavery in the South. It'll talk about Reconstruction after the Civil War. It'll talk about Jim Crow laws. And then it's going to get into the new stuff for you guys, which is the civil rights movement, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all that kind of stuff. So that is kind of what the content is looking like for Unit 9. Again, how is Unit 9 graded? Please skip the activities under these units, okay? Those are not required. They take up a lot of time. Don't do those. What's required of you is the readings, okay? And the quizzes for all 4 sections, okay? So do the readings, skip activities, take the quizzes, and then make sure that you passed all 4 quizzes by Friday. That is your goal. And a tip on those quizzes, it is open note, okay? So maybe take notes as you're going through these readings and these videos, and use those notes on the quiz so that you make sure that you pass that quiz with a good grade, okay? It's going to help you out a lot. Again, a lot of people are struggling with those quizzes, so make sure you're using your notes and resources. An attendance reminder as well, just a reminder that underneath the topics tab there is an attendance form, and at least once a week I'd like you guys to fill this sucker out just to keep track of how you're contacting me, how you're engaging with history. I greatly appreciate that, so go ahead and fill that out by Friday for me. Okay, last thing, I say it every week, but it's very important that you guys stay in touch. If you're frustrated by this work, you can email me and just say, Pop, I don't know what's going on. Can you please help me? And I will do my best to help you. That's what I'm here for. I'm happy to do it, okay? Second thing is we have a class Zoom meeting on Tuesday at noon. Every Tuesday I'm there. It's not mandatory, it's just optional, but if you're confused and you want to check in and say, I don't know what's going on with this project or what am I supposed to do here, that is your opportunity to do that, okay? So stay in touch with me. Second, keep up with Cyber High. Don't wait till Friday to do a unit. That is crazy. And then third, do work with your friends. So talking about history is what's going to help you remember this stuff for those quizzes. So log in with Zoom, make a little like a meeting, and then talk to your buds while you're going through Unit 9, and that'll kind of help you remember stuff because it connects better when you talk about it, okay? So those are my hints to kind of stay sane and keep up with your work. Alright, I hope you guys are staying safe. If you have any questions, again, email me. I will see you guys in the next video.